And we back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on. This DAZ'S and this my journal where I spit some shit that might motivate you, might inspire you, or it might be something that you need to hear. You get what I'm saying? So with all that being said, I'm just giving y'all game of what I'm experiencing on an everyday basis. So with all that being said, let's jump straight into it. What today I want to talk about is so what I want to talk about today is life is a never ending learning process. You hear what I'm saying, y'all? You can learn in any situation. Like a lot of people usually take their losses as like just losses. They'll take a loss on a whim, like, I just lost. I remember one time I see this poker guy. He was playing poker, he lost all his money. And the reporter was like, shouldn't you be upset? He lost like 3.2 million. And she's like, shouldn't you be upset? Shouldn't you be upset right now? Grabbing and being mad. And he was like, hey, let me ask you a question. If being mad can get me my money back, I'll be the maddest person in this room right now. But it can't get me my money back. And that right there was a lesson in itself. It just taught me that you can have losses. You got to just learn from your losses. I bet money he learned from that loss, and whatever he learned from that loss in that poker match, he went back and got it again. All that being said is to say this. Learn from your losses. If you try to talk to a chick and she turn you down, learn what you did wrong. Was you too fast? Was you too eager? Was you too on it? Learn from that. Learn from every loss. You lost the basketball game. Learn what y'all was doing wrong. Who was the person that was messing up on your team? Who was the person that was holding the ball too long? Who was the person that was hogging? If you take a loss with music, with anything in life, you can learn from it. Learn from it. And that's what turn any loss to a lesson. Once you start turning losses into lessons, that's when life gonna turn to a big blessing for you. Because you're not gonna look at losses as losses no more. You're gonna look at them in the sense of, if I lose, at least I learn from it. So let me try it anyway. You get what I'm saying? So with all that being said, don't be scared to try nothing. And remember, learn from your losses. Because they're not there to not teach you. They're not there just to block you. 9 out of 10, they there to teach you something. So learn from what you lost from. You know what I mean? And we're going to jump straight into the next part right now. Hold on. Another reason why I say life is a learning process is because you can learn from anything. You can literally just walk outside and just learn from anything. Like literally. You can go outside, look at a tree, and just start getting curious about the tree. That's another thing, y'all. Being curious is not a bad thing. Don't let people make you feel like a fool because you want to learn something. That's what's really a fool. The person that don't know something but is too scared to ask, or is too feel like they're too prideful to ask. Those is the fools for real. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So you gotta look to learn from everything. I got a daughter, and sometimes she be teaching me stuff, and she only 8 years old. When she was 3, she was teaching me. She was 2, she was teaching me. You can learn from any and everything in this world. My fault, y'all. Me getting light. Let me get out the light. But you can learn from any and everything in this world. Just be curious. If you like how certain people dress, ask them, yo, where you get that from? Where you get that from? If you want to learn about a certain job, or if you want to learn about certain things that you're interested in, ask people. 9 out of 10, they're gonna be willing to help you. Because I know people that's professional in certain areas. They love helping people. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So just ask, be curious, learn from anything. You go outside and you see, like, you go to the park and you see like people riding their bike, or you see certain things and you see anything that interests you. You can learn from any single thing that has your interest. You can learn from. Learn from the shit, y'all. Go outside, go have fun. Life ain't to be inside and just be questioning yourself all day. Nah. Go outside, learn some new things. Life is a never-ending learning process. It's a never-ending learning process. You can learn from any and everything. Another thing you can learn from It's people. Sometimes you could go to the park and just study people. I got like a habit of doing that, man. And I don't know why. I picked up the habit of just going to the park and just studying people, learning people, just learning how people move, learning how people think, learning how people just interact with one another, learning how people just go on without on their day, just learning little cues, learning just speaking to people and watching them close enough to learn little cues about them or learn little cues about other people when they talk and when certain situations happen. It's all different angles you can learn from in life. All different angles, especially the people aspect. Because there's so much different ways you can learn from different people. You can learn from different people's mistakes. Like I learn from watching what I do. I go on YouTube a lot and I watch a lot of people that inspire me. Like I'll watch a lot of Gene Basquiat, Michael Gene Basquiat. I'll watch a lot of his stuff. Me and Andy Warhol got the same birthday. So I searched him up since I was a kid, just watching all of his stuff. And it's inspiring. But I learned that with like art is supposed to be like semi-mindless. If you make it art, it's not supposed to come from a place where you're thinking too much. It's supposed to come from a place where you just having fun and being creative with it. You understand what I'm saying? So just learn to draw from anything. Yeah, just learn to draw from anything. You can be inspired and learn from anything you want to learn from in life. Anything. I'm telling you, y'all. I used to dress like a hood nigga until I started going to Soho and just being curious. So where you get them pants from? Where you get that from? Where you get this from? Learn. If you want to be a millionaire, read books. Learn what they. It's a million books out there from millions of millionaires explaining exactly how they did it. And 9 out of 10, when I be reading them books, I realize the number one thing to it is determination. How far you're willing to go, how much you're willing to endure, and how much you're willing to learn. You gotta learn. If you want to be around a certain group of people, you gotta learn how to be like them people first. You get what I'm saying? If you want to be an artist, you gotta learn how to sing like one, or rap like one, or make music like one. If you want to be a millionaire, you gotta know how to present yourself as a millionaire. It's a lot of things that we just gotta learn in life. So you gotta learn that. I learned something, and I never used to understand it, but now I do. I learned that I don't know a lot, and that's okay because now I give myself the opportunity and the chance to grow every day. Whatever I don't know, I must learn. I must learn it because I'm going to ask. Because you know why? I know that I don't know a lot. The people that feel like they know everything are the people that stuck. So let's keep looking at life like a learning process. Let's keep growing in every aspect of life. And let's keep winning, y'all. Remember, talk to people. Be curious about things. Just be curious. Go to the park. Be curious. Yo, why was this tree made? How is this? How are trees made? How are trees grow? What kind of tree is this? You know what I'm saying? Or go to the park and just sit down and study people. Study how people interact with one another. Especially if you want to learn how to get your interaction skills up, or you want to converse better. You could watch how people converse with each other. Just watch how people move on a daily basis. If you want to be rich like a millionaire, watch how they move. Learn from them. Read their books. Watch how they move. Watch YouTube videos about them. If you want to be an artist, watch how artists are. Watch people that inspire you to be an artist. It's so much different ways to just learn. Ask God for knowledge. And I'm telling you, He gonna provide it in a million different ways. So with all that being said, don't never stop learning. Remember that life is a learning process. It's never over. It's never over. Even when you think it's over, it ain't over yet. So with that being said, keep learning. Put God first. And let's win, y'all. Let's win all together, y'all. That's another thing. That's the last lesson. Life is a never ending learning process.